Hello, everyone. I am here. I just come in a little early. Oh my God. Yes. Hello, Kushal. How are you? Yes, I just decided to come in a little early so that I can welcome you guys in. Okay. Now, the flyer has been posted in the back office. We started today for 8 p.m. So, just so you know, Krishna, just as a reminder, we go twice a day now. So twice a day at 1 p.m. Eastern daytime and at 8 p.m. Eastern daytime, which I think should be morning for you guys there now. If you are in that part of the world where it's Tuesday morning already. So, which part of the world are you from, Kushal? Where are you from? I would like to know. Are you on Facebook? Because I like to search you guys who are so loyal here, are always coming here to support children so that I can shout a thank you to all of you who are supporting us. So we have about 10 minutes more and then we will officially start, okay? Oh, wow. Ashok is also here. Welcome, Ashok. I signed in a little early so I can welcome you guys here. And just so you guys also know that the flyer has been posted too in the back office. So we're posting, oh, you're from India, Kushal. Thank you. What about you, Ashok? Which part of the world are you from? I would like to know because you guys are doing a wonderful job supporting One Global Movement and therefore supporting children, young people, because we want to help our children all over the world are not in a good position. And so we like to help through One Global Movement and, of course, through Unpassive and Mr. Ash Mufare. Because when time comes, I would like to reach out to all the countries in the world and therefore all the children. And we can only reach all the children through you guys by attending this, because through you, I will know how to travel, for instance, to India and to meet all those children and to see how we can help them and educate them so that they can live a happy and better life. So thank you guys so much for supporting One Global Movement. I highly appreciate you guys. And I know that you guys are the regulars in One Global Movement supporting children. Thank you so much. And like I said before, if you guys have any topic that you want us to talk about, that's fine. If you want to come to the panel to talk to, that's fine. And if there are some children in your area that are going through some tough times, it is good for us to know so that we know how we can connect with the children and their parents or the caregivers around these children. All right. But thank you. We have about 8 more minutes and then we will officially start. And so thank you guys so much because we go twice a day now. And the essence of going twice a day is for us to try to reach so many children in the world, as many as possible, and families. Because when the apples from Unpassive start falling, we don't want to waste time because a lot of children are in need of hope. They are waiting for hope. Some are waiting for food. Some don't have an education. Some don't even have a home. Some are running for their dear lives because of war, senseless war. Some, from one thing or the other, maybe the parents are not there. Maybe the parents are dead or something, or they are sick. So these children need to be helped. And so One Global Movement's policy is no child gets left behind. No child is left behind. Every child matters, no matter their situation, no matter their disability, whatever. Every child deserves a chance in life. So you guys keep building the teams of 100s in the part of the world that you are in, so that when time comes, One Global Movement will move quickly. They're going to see me in their schools. They're going to see me in their churches. They're going to see me everywhere. And we're going to go as a team, not just me alone. So we are building a very solid foundation now for that to take off. So thank you guys. Like you can see, it's cold. It's cold here now. It's snowing outside. So you see me bundled up like this. This is almost 8 p.m. here. And I think it's a morning for you guys there. But thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to officially start in a little bit here, okay? Thank you. Welcome, Maxie Smith. How are you? Ashok, which part of the world are you from? I know that Gusha Pegu is from India. What about Maxie Smith? Which part of the world are you from? Good evening. How are you? I just signed in a little early so that I can welcome you guys there. And I ask that you guys encourage families, friends, and young people, our young children, 18 years and above, to attend. And you can attend with your children too, because this is a platform for children. You can attend with your children and if they are younger than 18 you can attend, or if they are like 15, 16, 17, and you know that your child is matured, then you can give them the permission to come here. Otherwise, it's 18 years and above. And we are serving children between 1 day old and 26 years old. And even more, because a lot of challenges are facing our children worldwide. That is why One Global Movement is here to try to eradicate hunger, illiteracy, abuse, homelessness, and poverty worldwide among our children. So thank you so much. I am from Jamaica. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And I would like to know where you are from, Ashok, if that is okay. I like to know because I always like to go like on Facebook to search for you guys so that I can give a shout out to you guys, because you guys are doing an amazing job supporting One Global Movement and through On Passive. Because without you guys, we will not be here trying to help children. It is through you guys in the various areas of the world that we're going to make sure that no child is left behind in terms of feeding, in terms of education, and in terms of poverty. Every child deserves to build generational wealth. And Mr. Ash Mufara has helped us, and we're going to do just that so that our children will be better off and be happy and be healthy than us. So thank you guys so much for being here, and encourage people to come. We need to encourage one another, bring one or two people. And Friday, we are on O Connect every Friday. And when O Connect, the latest version is out and it's working well, we're going to be doing everything on O Connect, not StreamYard anymore. And if the latest version of O Connect comes and it can get connected to YouTube, then that would be nice, because a lot of people that are finding difficulties with electricity and internet, they always go to YouTube, especially the young children in countries where internet is a problem and electricity. They go to YouTube and watch it from there. So we're going to begin in about 2 minutes officially. All right. Thank you so much. I just like to come and welcome you guys here. Encourage a lot of people to come. And you always see the flyer in the back office twice a day at 1 p.m. and at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daytime. So we're going twice a day now so that we can reach a lot of children. And the goal here is to reach 1.7 billion children in a lifetime. So that is the goal of One Global Movement. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. So we're going to start here officially in a little bit, in about 2 minutes, and then we will start. Okay, after this, I'll get ready for bed. Okay. Thank you, Maxie Smith. I'm reading your information there. Thank you. We're going to begin in a little bit here. There we go. It's time, and we're going to officially begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to One Global Movement, the 8 p.m. Eastern Daytime and Eastern Daytime. Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern Daytime. And we're going to go twice a day now. The first one is at 1 p.m. Eastern Daytime, and the second one is at 8 p.m. Eastern Daytime, like the one you guys are attending now. So we started posting the flyers in the back office for this one, and therefore the other one. So One Global Movement is going to go twice a day. And the essence is to reach more children, reach every child in the world, because we are here to help young people to use the tools that we are providing to build generational wealth while living a life of leadership and purpose, and to also help them defeat hunger, illiteracy, and poverty worldwide. We want to reach every child. And because we have been blessed and highly favored by Unpassive and Mr. Ash Mufarah, we're going to do things way better for our children, so that our children don't have to go through hunger, through illiteracy. They have to have an education. They have to eat and eat the right food. They have to have a home, a roof over their head. They have to be free from abuse, and they have to live a healthy, happy, and better life. And that's why we are here. And One Global Movement is on a mission to do that to all children of the world, regardless where these children come from. So thank you guys so much for being here. Encourage people to come. We can only get to these children wherever they are in the world through the adults from Unpassive. That's why we are encouraging every person everywhere in the world. We have 195 countries in the world. So we are encouraging all of us from Unpassive as founders to build teams of hundreds in every country. And then we will build some more, so that every child is reached without us having to go through a lot to reach those children. So this is very important. Welcome, Patricia. I was asking for your information to contact you, and I got it. So I am going to be contacting you, Patricia. Thank you so much. Maybe tomorrow or tonight, if that's okay. So thank you. So we are going to discuss today a very important topic, which is important in raising children. And it was important in raising us, it was important in raising me. So the phrase ask and it will be given to you is a biblical quote from the New Testament, specifically from the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 7, verse 7. The full verse says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. And we are saying this to our children, but we're also saying it to ourselves, because for everyone that asks, he will receive. They will give it to him. And for everyone that seeks, he will find. And for everyone that knocks at the door, so many abundant doors of opportunity will be open to them. And we are here today because an abundant door of opportunity has been opened to us by Mr. Ash Mufarah, which is Unpassive. We are just building the foundation, and things are going to start. And for this reason, because of a childhood dream that I had, that I will build schools and with a supper table to help children all over the world. Because of my own background, I decided that I will, because being the very first female child in this village with the highest level of education is something that is so important and so dear to my heart. But as I look back and as I travel the world, I realize that a lot of children are going hungry. They are going without an education, without a roof over their head. And so for me, education was that freedom, that door that was open to me to freedom and liberty. And that is why I have devoted my entire life to help children to defeat hunger, defeat illiteracy, poverty, abuse, and all other social ills that face our children worldwide. So this passage is so important because this was read to me over and over, because if I talk about the scriptures a lot, that is the very first book that I grew up reading, not because I am a pastor or anything, no. Not because I am forcing anybody into any religion, because there are different ways that God has blessed us with to serve Him. And for me, this was one of the most important ways. So these verse, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you, is is a verse that is part of the larger world, where we read that Jesus was teaching about prayer and the trust in God. So this is very important. The passage encourages children, all of us believers, to approach God with their needs, what they need in life, and their desires, their challenges, their difficulties, and trusting that God will answer their prayers. My prayers were answered when I was going through challenges. Yes. And because of that, I hold this verse very dear to my heart, and this is what I would be using to teach the children, because one global movement is trying to help children eradicate hunger, illiteracy, poverty through kingdom connection. Because there is no way that you can help a child, according to me, because that's the way I was helped. Because my grandmother made sure that the Sunday school teacher taught us very well, because there is no way you want to uplift humanity, like Mr. Ashmufara says. You cannot uplift humanity without a heart. And a good heart, like he always says, that the forces are speaking to him, that the spirit are speaking to him. This is exactly what he means. So this verse emphasizes that the idea of persistence in seeking God's guidance and provision. You got to seek God in your guidance to do everything in life and to provide you with everything. I did that and it worked for me. It worked so well, and I am so grateful that with Unpassive, with Mr. Ash Mufara, with you guys here supporting One Global Movement, we're going to reach every child in the world. So however you interpret this verse, it varies among communities, among customs, among individuals. It varies among our children. We can interpret it in various ways according to how it fits our situation. No way is wrong. It is, everybody can do it differently, because we can come with different solutions, different solutions to one problem, which is that of eliminating hunger, eliminating illiteracy and poverty among children. So it is so important. Why is it that this statement, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, and knock and the door will be open to you? Why is it so important? Why is it important to teach our young people, our children? In the lives of young people, the moral implication can vary depending on the interpretation and their perspective, their worldview of how they view this statement and how it applies to their various situations. So, positively, it may encourage a sense of hope in our children and us. And this hope has to, first of all, come from us, the parents and the caregivers and the adults around these children. Children don't just grow up and be doing things, they have to copy from us. So it encourages hope, faith, and persistence, teaching young people, our children, to actively seek what they want in life. We are born with gifts, with different talents, but we have to actively seek for it, ask for it, look for mentors, for teachers. Right now, our number one mentor is Mr. Ash Mufari. We learn from him because he is impacting the world in ways that we have never seen before, and we are the beneficiaries. So we have to use this to also impact the lives of our children positively. This is very, very important for us, because children cannot do well unless we are teaching them to do well. And children are impressionable. They copy from what we are doing. This is so important. And I am so passionate about this because I was raised, loved, and educated by an entire village. And that is why you see me here today. Otherwise, I would have died in infancy, because I went through a lot. And so this is exactly what it is. Just so those of you are just coming, we are talking on the theme, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and so many abundant doors of opportunity will be open unto you. That is our theme for today, and we want to see how we can teach our children to do this. On the other hand, it is very, very crucial to balance this with the understanding that not everything that we ask in life will be given. It is so important that we teach our children. Not everything that they will ask will be given to them, because there is a reason why not everything can be given when we ask. What is given to us, we receive it with gratitude and thanksgiving, and be so grateful, and be having what we have asked for, and it is given. That which is not given to us means it is not meant for us, and we need to teach our children to know that not everything that they ask will be given. So life is complex, and the outcomes are influenced by various factors beyond one's control. Yes, life is complex. Life is challenging. Life is complicated. We need to teach our children to know, so that when we teach them, they have these tools to apply, to put in place, so that if something doesn't work out, it doesn't give them a headache, it doesn't traumatize them, it doesn't disturb them emotionally. So children need to know that not everything that they ask will be given to them. So overemphasizes on the idea that asking guarantees receiving could potentially lead to unrealistic expectations or entitlement, if not tempered with a broader understanding. This means that we need to teach our children to know that this asking and receiving and seeking and knocking is complex. It is not everything that has to be given to them. And we want to also let them understand that they are not entitled to everything that they ask for. No, they need to take away, we need to help them take away entitlement. They are not entitled to everything. And so whatever they have, we teach them to be very grateful for what they have and be contented with what they have, while also seeking another one. And when they get it, they have it. Because certain things are not good for our children, because certain things were not good for us. It's not everything that we want that is going to be good for us. Whatever we are given, we appreciate it, and also teach our children that whatever they are given, they should be happy and contented with it, while also seeking more. So what are some of the positive moral qualities built in our children by the statement, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, and knock and the door will be open to you? What are some of the positive moral complications? It builds in our children optimism by asking, by seeking, and by knocking. So the statement reflects a belief in the possibility of receiving what one has asked for, promoting a positive and hopeful outlook on life. It also builds in our children confidence. You know, our children, they don't have confidence in ourselves. They have low self-esteem because they are growing up in a world where does not help our children to build their self-esteem. And so it becomes difficult for them. And so we are here as the parents, the caregivers, and the adults. We are here as one global movement to try to help these children to build self-confidence. Because when children don't have that self-confidence, it means they copy it from us, the adults around these children, and the parents. And sometimes not because of the fault of the parents or the adults, because sometimes maybe because of sickness or one reason or the other, these parents or these adults were not able to raise these children with love and self-confidence. And so things can go one way or the other. But because we are here now, one global movement through Unpassive, we want to be able to build this self-confidence in our children. Our children are going astray a lot. I see it. I see it even in my son. Because why? When they go to school or they go to play, the way some children are raised are different. We all are different in the way we were raised. And some children, they were not raised with that love, without good nurturing. And so they can say words that are hurtful. They're very hurtful to other children and help them to even lose more self-confidence. And so we are here to build that. Self-confidence encourages individuals to express their needs. When you express your need by asking, When you express your need by seeking, for us seeking by going into the back office to read what is there, going into the update by doing what Mr. Ashbufara says, we are seeking. So we are seeking our needs and our desires, fostering a sense of self-assurance in making our request, our seeking, and our knocking being met. We will be assisted. Like now we have webinars. We ask questions. That is exactly what we are doing so that we can get to the next level and get to the next stop. And like Mr. Ashmufara says, when we get to the next stop, we build another top. So this is so important. When we seek, when we ask, we seek and we knock, it also builds in our children open communication. It helps our children to learn how to communicate. The idea of asking implies open communication and the willingness to express one's needs or desires, promoting a healthy and transparent interactions and communications in our children. This is very important. It encourages a lot of things when they speak. You get to know, are they happy? Are they healthy? What is it that they need? What can I do to help them to build on their hopes and their dreams? What can I help them in school? What can I help them do in the trade that they're learning? What can I help the youngpreneurs? We have youngpreneurs among us in Unpassive. What can we do to help them? So communication will help our young people to ask, to seek, and to knock. That way we know how we can help them. And then it also helps them with initiative. When our young people, our children, they ask, they seek, and they knock, it encourages them to take initiative in pursuing their own goals and their dreams, addressing their needs by actively asking, seeking for assistance or opportunities that are out there. This helps them a lot. And then another factor is that when the statement goes, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. It helps our children to believe in reciprocity. Reciprocity. It means it teaches our children to know that when I ask, and it is given to them. When they ask and it is given to them, when they seek, they find, when they knock, it's open. It is teaching them that when somebody comes to ask for assistance from them, they too should be ready to give. That means you do unto others what you want others to do unto you. It encourages them to take initiative in pursuing their goals and their dreams. And the statement implies a belief in a reciprocal, let me pronounce it well. I talk too fast sometimes, I don't pronounce things well. It encourages them to believe in the statement of reciprocity. Relationships where it's a give and a take, so that you can balance it, because just think about if we teach our children just to take from people, can you imagine how the other person will feel? We have to engage in this relationship. And because you guys are here supporting children, One Global Movement, you are helping us to step up the game to do the best for our children. This is how we have to reciprocate things, to give and to take, to make sure that we are helping. In certain cases, we even do more because we want more to happen to our children. So that is so important. The statement also encourages, where it gives our children courage. Courage, asking for what one wants or needs may require courage. It requires courage to ask. Can you imagine? Sometimes our children feel ashamed to ask. But when we build in them this spirit of asking, seeking, and knocking, it encourages them. Asking for what they need requires courage, and the statement encourages children to overcome any hesitation in expressing themselves. But here's the catch though. When we encourage our children to ask, to seek, and to knock, we have to do that with love, true love. Nurture them to make them feel that they are wanted, to make them feel that it is their right to ask, but ask in a very humble and respectful way. Ask with a very good tone of voice. Ask with love. But we have to teach them first, because we need to do it We have to teach them by being role models for doing these things, applying them so that they can copy. Because children, they learn by seeing. They learn by seeing what we do. And so when we do this, it is good for them. And then it's also helps our children in manifestation. Some may interpret the statement in a more metaphysical sense, suggesting that by vocalizing one's desires, there is a potential for them to manifest it. Yes, when you request something, you have to manifest it by what? Because life is a give and take. You don't just ask and you sit there. Sometimes you have to volunteer. By asking something, you volunteer so that that alone will encourage that person, will inspire and motivate that person to really know that you need something by volunteering. Our children can volunteer in different areas in order to encourage people to be able to help them. Like here, we encourage them to come and take the stage of One Global Movement so we can hear from them and help them even more. So that is so important. It is important to know that interpretation of the biblical scripture: ask and it will be given to you, knock and the door will be open to you, seek and you will find. It is interpreted differently depending on the different cultures, depending on how we brought up our children, depending on the context and the different situation. But none of those situations or contexts or cultures is bad. But we need to teach our children humility. Ask with humility, with sincerity, honesty, integrity, high moral standard. These are the things that we teach our children, because when we teach them, they will be able to vocalize what they need in the appropriate way that is respectful. We are here every day. We are asking Mr. Ashmufari a lot of things, and he's doing it with a very nice tone of voice, nice countenance. He doesn't get angry, but he wants to help. Who has ever done this in the world? 1.4 million founders, because he sees the world is asking. The future, our children are asking to be taught, to be educated, to be fed, to live in a home of their own, to be loved, to be nurtured. And he is doing this, building all this high ethical, clean, safe technology, valuable technology for our children. This is very, very important. Very important. So, we have come to the end of this. I am going to go through this and I'll appreciate you guys. But before I do so, the topic for tomorrow is prayer changes things. Prayers changes things. I make these sessions very short so that you guys can go about your daily activities. Maybe you are taking your children to school. Maybe you are going about your business, or maybe you're going to help somebody in the hospital, or whatever it is. I make them so short. 30 minutes, the most sometimes is going to be shorter than 30 minutes. So the topic for tomorrow is going to be prayer changes things. So that is going to be the topic for tomorrow. So I am going to go ahead and appreciate our audience here. And I know that there are so many young people who come here, and I really highly appreciate that. So I have Kushal Pegu. Thank you so much. You are one of our loyals here that is investing in children. I highly appreciate you, sir. Keep coming. These children, they look up to us. They look up to you. They look up to all of us. Thank you so much for being here. I so love that. Thank you. And then we have Ashak Kumar. You are one of our loyals to our dailies here that is contributing to One Global Movement. Unpassive is my heart. And oh, wow, yes, Unpassive has changed this planet. Yes, Unpassive has changed this planet. Thank you so much for your prayers, your hearts, your flowers, and everything. Together, we can literally eliminate hunger, illiteracy, and poverty in children overnight. So thank you, Kushal Pegu, for telling me that you're from India. If I look for you on Facebook, would I be able to find you on Facebook with this name? I would like to connect with all of you guys so that we can work together as a team. There is also a One Global Movement Facebook group that we created. And I am looking forward to also um, fix the One Global Movement club that I created in ONET. When it was glitchy, it populated a lot of One Global Movement. So I am waiting for the new one to come up so we can erase those ones and create the real one so we all can be at the same spot and be supporting these children together. So, but thank you so much for letting me know that you're from India. Maxie Smith, good evening, One Global Movement. Thank you so much, Maxie, for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys' support for One Global Movement is highly appreciated. Thank you. And yes, good evening. And Maxie said, thank you so much. I am from Jamaica. Yes, thank you so much, Maxie. And remember, you guys are free to come to the panel. We want to hear from all of you. We want to hear from the children in your area through you guys. So feel free. You don't have to be able to speak good English. I don't speak good English either. So we all are here together. Feel free. But if you're comfortable too in the chat, that is good also. Thank you so much. So Maxie says, I have a lot of young men and women at school to deal with. I am from the Garden Parish of St. Anne, however, lives in the city of Kingston. Thank you so much for letting me know. And thank you for taking care of those children. Thank you so much. We will reach them when the apples come. I bet you we will. Just keep putting them together. And One Global Movement is also registering children that have an email account. We don't know how we're going to activate those accounts for them, for those who cannot activate it for themselves, but we are creating them. God who gave us Mr. Ash Mufara and Unpassive, and the God who allowed me to form this platform. I've been working on One Global Movement for about 9 years now. I registered it with the United States government and I pay taxes on it because I've been helping children all over the world to educate them and to supply food for children. So we will eventually activate those accounts for the kids that cannot pay for themselves. So it's very important. If any child has a Gmail account, we can register them, especially with the free product, they can start using them. So thank you so much. And thank you so much, Patricia. I am going to like to contact you maybe immediately after this, but thank you so much. Thank you for being here and supporting children. We highly appreciate you. And Peggy is saying hello to you. Hello to you. And let me see, is this, let me make sure that this thing is not trying to go off. Let me see. Oh, let me bring my charger, please. This thing is trying to go off. Let me bring my charger. Woo. Okay. Thank you, guys. He almost went off. Thank you. I ran upstairs. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm here now. And yes, hello to Patricia from Kushal Pegu. Thank you. And hello to Kushal. Thank you, Patricia. And we have DS Nyayak here. Thank you so much, sir. It looks like this is your first time here. You are welcome here. We go live twice a day now, which might be Tuesday for some people, at 1 p.m. at 8 p.m. Eastern Day Time. So we are here serving children. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And Patricia says, ask, seek, and knock. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Hashtag unpassive, hashtag succeed beyond. We are going to succeed beyond, Patricia. Thank you. And Nancy Jody says, greetings to all brand ambassadors. We are putting together to uplift humanity, especially our children. Yes, thank you so much. Our children are the future. And Mr. Ash Mufara built all these high ethical products for the future, and the future are children, because our children, when they wake up every day, they are bombarded every day with unclean internet. And so with these clean, safe, and valuable futures and products that Mr. Ashmufara is building, it's going to help our children a big deal. Thank you, Nancy. Hello, Patricia, Naya, Peggy, Maxi, blessing to all of you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for greeting everyone here. And Patricia say hello, Nancy. And we have to teach our children it's okay not to have everything, but we can work to get what we desire. Yes, that is a very great lesson that we need to teach our children. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you, Nancy. And Nancy is saying hello to Patricia here. And Patricia says, ask with love, seek with love, knock with love. Thank you. Thank you so much, Patricia. I highly appreciate you guys. Blessed to be a part of Unpassive and One Global Movement. Thank you so much, Kusha Pegu. And we are so happy and lucky to have you supporting us all the time. Let us encourage others to attend because we want to build teams in our various areas so that we can reach every child quickly without leaving any child behind. So thank you guys so much. We have come to the end of the session today. Tomorrow, we are going to treat the team Prayer Changes Things. Thank you guys so much for coming. I love you guys and I wish you the best of the day. For those of you who are already in Tuesday, I wish you guys the best of Tuesday. Have a transformational Tuesday. For those of us who are still going to go to bed, I wish you guys a peaceful night and I will love you all. And if it is One Global Movement, we always advise our children to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. I love you all. Bye-bye.